So I just got word that it is official. Bisping versus GSP for the middleweight title. Man, this shit is a disgrace, man. This is a disgrace. My reaction to this shit in all caps with bold letters, BOYCOTT. Boycott this shit, man. I am boycotting this shit. I am not paying for this shit. I am not watching this shit, man. I am not supporting this fight for a number of reasons. Okay, first of all, GSP, when he was reigning as welterweight champion and Anderson Silva was the middleweight champion, did he take on the challenge of Anderson Silva? Hell no. He avoided that fight. He did not want that fight. Whenever he was asked about that fight, you could see the fear in his eyes. No, I do not want that fight. You know, he wanted to stay at welterweight. He sees Bisping as an old, easy opponent, an opponent in which he is favored to win. I got the odds on my phone. GSP is opened as a minus 150 favorite over a plus 120 Michael Bisping, okay? When GSP is the smaller man naturally, this is a guy who said that he could make lightweight, okay? A welterweight, career lightweight. He said he can make lightweight. He's going to fight a guy who is a career middleweight who has fought at light heavyweight before, you know? I mean, come on, man. A guy who was north of 200 pounds, you know, walking around, okay? And he is the favorite in the fight. That's how much Bisping sucks, okay? Now, sorry to say it, but it's true. He is the worst champion in the UFC. That's why everybody is eager to fight his ass, because he's eager to take that damn title off of. Now, it's sad that GSP is favored to win this fight when he has been out for over 3 years, you know, fighting a bigger guy. And Bisping, look, I respect Bisping. He is a fighter. He's been around for a long time, okay? I thought he lost to Anderson Silva. He landed a lucky shot on Luke Rockhold. Rockhold was in there with a bad knee. He was in there playing around. He was not taking Bisping serious, and he paid for it, you know. So what does Bisping do? He gets the title, and he fights 46-year-old 13th ranked Dan Henderson, okay? He wants to say the UFC made the fight. The UFC brought the fight to him when it is well known that he wanted to get revenge on Dan Henderson for years for that damn knockout of UFC 100, okay? So, yes, I believe he pushed for that fight and wanted that fight. Dana had said he wanted that fight, okay? And he said that after that Bisping would have to defend the title against the number one contender, okay? So what did he say? He said, oh, you know, I can't make any money with Jacare when Jacare should have got the shot. Well, Romero, he's on steroids, and then he got booked to fight Weidman, so let them two fight it out. Oh, Rockhold, I just beat Rockhold, so, you know, Rockhold, you know, he has to go, you know, get back in line. He has to go get another victory or two, you know. Excuse. Okay, so he was given a gift against Dan Henderson. As far as I'm concerned, he vacated the title as soon as he signed to fight Dan Henderson. The title became vacant. Okay, and then on top of that, he lost it in the actual fight. I thought Dan Henderson won that fight. Okay, bullshit decision in London. Okay, where Bisping is from, his damn home country. Okay, so bullshit. All right. Now what happens after that? Okay, you got Romero KOing Weidman at UFC 205 with an awesome knee, okay, and you know, Romero's calling out Bisping. Bisping, you know, he got the look of terror in his eyes as he's looking down, and then he wants to act tough and be funny and shit, flipping off, you know, Romero. So what does he do next? You know, he waits. Oh damn, I gotta have knee surgery. You know, when he has had problems with his knees for I don't know how long. Okay, but he waited. He took some time off, play around a little bit, and then when it was about good in time to get ready for a fight, oh, I gotta have knee surgery. Okay, so now the Romero fight was out. That was a stall tactic to you know, to fight GSP. He has been communicating with GSP. He's on the record saying that he would rather fight GSP, Anderson, and then Romero in that order because he wants the money. Okay. And I am not feeling sympathy and sad and, you know, down in the dumps for Bisping. Bisping is on a contract where he gets paid over $200,000 per fight. Before he became champion, he was getting over 200 grand per fight, you know, without worrying about a damn win bonus. You know, he has that kind of relationship and that kind of history with the company. So no, I'm not feeling sad about Michael Bisping's paydays. You know, we have seen a video of Bisping's house, you know, on these shows, embedded and all that kind of shit, interviews and stuff. The man is living fine in California. To say he is from the UK, I think he's doing pretty damn well. Hell, he just did the Triple X movie. I mean, shit, I am not feeling sympathy for Michael Bisping's bank account. Opening up UFC gyms and shit, doing shit with Fox. Hell no, I'm not feeling, you know, oh man, Mike needs to payday. You know, no, he needs to fight the top middleweights in the world. You know, he has ducked all these top guys who would kick his ass. Rockhold already kicked his ass, you know, and Romero would finish him. I would put money on Romero. Weidman, who I'm not really even high on, would beat him. And Jacare, oh please, shit, he'd get his ass submitted within 2 rounds. You know, excuse on all these guys. You know, and now he has waited around to fight to get a so-called quote-unquote big money fight with GSP. I am boycotting some of these so-called money fights. You know, this is bullshit. And I tell you something else. It's stuff like this that are gonna make guys go to Bellator, man. Along with what I've said about USADA and the Reebok sponsorship deal, this shit with fighters who are #1 contenders. Jacare has been in the UFC for how many years now, man? And the guy has beat everybody except the controversial loss against Romero, which was a close fight. Okay, when Romero was out on suspension, Jacare was the #1 guy. Should have got a title shot. Okay, he should have got the shot instead of Dan Henderson. Okay, Jacare has been in the UFC for years, man. And this guy has done nothing but win, and he cannot get a title shot. This is the 3rd UFC champion Jacare should have fought. He should have fought Weidman when Weidman fought Belfort. He should have fought Rockhold when Rockhold was set to rematch Weidman. And somebody made a comment about them offering Jacare to fight when Weidman got hurt. But shit, I mean, damn, a short notice fight. You know, I'm not criticizing Jacare for not taking that fight. Okay. And now we got Bisping, okay? He should have got the first shot at Bisping. Now Bisping is about to defend for a 2nd time against a guy who has been out of the cage for well over 3 years. You know, a career welterweight who said he could fight at lightweight. You know, this is ridiculous, man. And you know, I was gonna put money on Bisping to beat George St-Pierre because he's a naturally bigger man and GSP has been out. But I am not touching that fight. I am not betting any money on that fight. I don't know how that fight's gonna go. You know, because Bisping is not great, and GSP has been out of the cage for too long, and he's aged. Okay, but you know, this shit is not right, man. These guys are gonna try to get out of the UFC and go to Bellator, man. This shit is not right. Jacare, Romero, all these guys working their ass off to be, you know, the best middleweights in the world, and the middleweight champion is fighting 50-year-old AARP card carrying dudes and shit, and now he's fighting you know, career welterweights who have been retired for over 3 years, man. It is a joke, man. This is bullshit, and I'm telling you, man, I am boycotting this shit. I don't know when they are fighting. I just got the news that it is official, and it is not right. I am not supporting this shit. I implore everybody out there to not support, man, because I'm telling you, the sport, the UFC, man, the WME, this short-term plan of having these so-called big money fights, big pay-per-view draws and shit. Keep on, and let all the good young talent, the actual best fighters in the game, get out of their UFC contracts and go over to Bellator or some shit. You know, where they will put the top guys against the top guys. You know, I'm telling you, man, the UFC, WME making big mistakes, and I am not supporting this shit, man. I am not supporting this quote-unquote big money fight between GSP and Bisping. It's bullshit fight. I don't care what they put on that card, man. I am not buying it. Thanks for watching.